Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Everybody hanging in there? All right, we should have audio at this point. All right, sounds like it's good on Twitch. I'm going to double check YouTube here. Make sure that's coming through all right. All right. Okay, cool. Seems like it's doing all right. A little bit of a delay there, but we're good. All right, guys. Our Mio adventure continues. That's right, Game Wizard. How you doing? Hey, Greeniac. How's it going, buddy? You doing all right? All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get stuck into it. I am excited to see what comes next. I have not played since the last time we did this on, since the well, last time I was trying to do, since the last time we did this on stream. So I am very curious to see what comes next. Been dying to play it, but I've been having to cover Jump Space because we've had a ton of new content there, so it's been slowing me down. But here we go. Oh, I shouldn't say slowing me down. I've certainly been enjoying it. But I have been eager to get back to this game. So, here we are. It is cool enough here in Florida today that I have pulled out my favorite coat. My wife has, she bought me this coat years ago as an anniversary gift, and trick's going to be remembering the controls. Right. Okay. Yep. I think I got it. The bane of playing about a ton of different games at once. Alright. Well, I know we beat this boss in here. That was about the last thing we pulled off last time. I do believe there's something off over there. There's also something over here. I'm assuming, of course. I haven't been here, but my guess is that there's something over here. Yep. So what I need to do is come at that from an angle. Almost. We'll see. Gotta get my fingers warmed up for the platforming. I'm starting cold. I haven't played anything this morning, but alright, what we got here? Cool. So green has the weather over in Illinois right now. The Hans Greed, a modifier can be installed. This one's effect is to damage inflicted on enemies increases for each layer of protection that Mio has already lost. Interesting. So basically become more powerful as you take damage. Cool. Oh, yep. I laid it right in that. Let's see. There's a block path on the elevator there. I'm wondering if I don't need to go up through the other area that was originally blocked up near the birdcage. I have 39, so the snow is going to be melting already, and sunny. I swear the weather's bipolar over there, buddy. It's just crazy. Let's check out that modifier while we're here. Let's see, we picked up... It's going to be a 20, the Hans Greed. What would I need to sacrifice in order to run this? Obviously, I could probably drop that one, and then I could probably fit that in, and then we'll just try it out. No guarantee I'll like it, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, so I'm going to go back up to where that boss was, check a little bit in there, make sure I'm not missing anything, and then probably move along to past the spine. We'll see how it goes. All right. Let's see. I don't think there's anything up here. Nope, not specifically. It does look like there's something through here, but I don't know if I can get through here. Looks like there's a path down below. Aha, there was this. I do see some kind of indicator over there, but it's through the wall, and I can't get through the wall. Every spring day is a new adventure. Oh, for sure, buddy. I feel like our weather here in the U.S. has been extremely strange, just all around. Like, none of the states have been getting the weather they're accustomed to lately. It's very strange. We're quite chilly here. I don't know what the temperature is exactly. I haven't checked, but cold enough that I've whipped out my favorite coat. Here it is, the Nexus, close to its past glory. Impressive, isn't it? Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is the only good news I bring. I have completed my diagnosis of the heart. She isn't just failing, she is rotting from the inside. There's no saving her, not by ourselves at least. What she needs is help from the other pearls. They still can't hear me, but maybe you will have better luck if you reach out to them, just like you reached out to me. Okay. So we've got to find the other pearls. Alright. I love the movement in this game, guys. It does feel good. I have to rewire my brain because it's very different from the other games I play, but it requires an old core. Okay. Alright, let's go up one to the spine. I love Metroidvanias, though. It's been... The last good one I played, I think, was Metroid Dread. I need to play Hollow Knight. Everybody's been telling me it's amazing, and I've not played it yet, which is probably criminal. Alright, not ready to open. Alright. I do believe there was... Okay, we should be able to get through here. I don't know if we'll be able to proceed here, though. So the elevator is locked. Or obstructed, rather. I see a bot that looks like a can on the other side. Can't wait to talk to him. What? Boing. Alright. Do you want to know more, little unit? The Spine is master of the network. He sees all, and he knows all. If you have a question, then he has the answer. Yet, in his wisdom, he chooses to remain silent. The message is clear. We can ask. We are not yet ready to hear his answers. I forget my original queries, but I am not worried. I know he will give me the answer all the same. So I was confused over on Twitch. I started the stream starting soon, little skit at the beginning, and right exactly the moment as I was going to lock from the other side, right exactly the moment that I was going to turn on my camera and start chatting with you guys, Twitch was already going to run an ad. I'm like, no, 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 no. I went ahead and muted the ad. Unfortunately, Twitch is only giving me the option to mute one ad today, so that's bizarre. Could be because I used all the mutes last time we were gaming. Morning, Hawk. This music is so calming. Oh, I know. I love it. How's it going, Wolf? I absolutely love the music. I love the atmosphere of this game. So far, I'm loving it. The gameplay is also incredible. I'm enjoying it immensely. Mother of Pearl. Hey, Green. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I definitely wanted to check it out some more. I'm hoping I'll be able to beat it. I'm very curious what's going on here. Oh, it's not laying there. Or just get pushed into it. Yeah, there's my dodge. Okay. I will need to heal when I get to a healing station, obviously, but for now, we're fine. I'm not sure where I need to go from here, but we'll try and figure it out. I know I was able to go through there. There might be new passageways. I've gotten some new abilities, so should probably check old paths. That's the name of the game when it comes to Metroidvanias. Backtrack. Let's try and build up some Naka. I believe that's what you call it. Could be wrong. I'm going to unlock abilities as I go. That's the nature of a Metroidvania. Kind of hoping I'm going to get like some kind of sprint or dash. Alright, there's definitely something up there. I feel like I made that in the demo. But I'm not sure I will be able to now. We'll see. So it doesn't automatically jump. You do have to jump. But when I jump, it feels like it takes my... Alright, let's give this another shot. Yeah, it feels like it takes my double jump very quickly, like automatically, which is strange. Let's see, can I... Ooh. Should have dodged. Oh well. This game's initial controls are a little confusing to me. It's designed to where you can use just the keyboard and not the mouse. And that just feels funny to me, but... I have adjusted the controls a little bit at this point. I believe I was on the second level. Or I guess this is probably the... yeah, level 1. Basically, you want to treat the dodge like a counter, almost. Dodge their attack, then quickly rebound. Which is fun. I like it. Got a healing station, which I don't think I can use, because I'm not damaged. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, that is blocked. This leads back up here. Okay. One of the things I love about this game is that you can just get lost in the exploration in games like this. Beyond repair. There's definitely something back here. I don't see a way to get back there, though. Yet. I think you would have to go through the locked door up here. Seems like I may have made it back here before in the demo, but I don't remember right off. It's been a while since I played the demo. Not too long, but I've had so many other games I've been playing in the meantime, so... I'm not quite coming in completely fresh, but pretty close. And I certainly have made it further as far as bosses and stuff are concerned in the full game. Hey, Midnight. How's my girl? Got my pupper coming in to take a look at me, make sure I'm alright. I love that dodge. It feels so darn good. I also love the timing on it. Okay, right. This was the kind of rush area. I had to beat a couple of things. So I could go down through here, I guess. Remember those grapple points above the gate by the robot? I don't, but... I'll check it out. Thanks for the hint. Now, for anybody who's curious about jump space content, don't worry. I captured over 200 hours worth of footage yesterday that is going to be used to make video content. I'm just got to go through the process of editing and all, so it'll be useful. Also, I'll probably be streaming Jump Space again this weekend, since that's very, very relevant right now, given the fact that we have so much new content in it. I think you noticed those last time, but didn't have the ability to climb them. Yeah, that checks out. That sounds familiar. Alright, let's see. I don't see any here right off, so let's check over on this side. And then there were a couple of different gate points that'd be worth checking. Also, how was it that I made it back to the... Oh yeah, I had to go through like that one area. There is something, okay. We got the elevator here. That's locked. Let's go down a level. See where we can find what you're talking about. Won't be off that direction, I don't think. Plus, that would, if I were to go upwards, that would just lead to the area I've already been, more than likely. Now, here's the spine. I might need to... It's hidden behind the ceiling pillar. Okay. Hidden behind the ceiling pillar. Gotcha. Alright. I see. Okay. Understood. You're right. We did encounter this before. I absolutely remember this, and remember I couldn't do the double jump thing or the recharge in the air. Got it. Thank you. All right. There's definitely something there. I want to check out a transcript of a traveler's experiences and thoughts. She isn't dead. She isn't dead. They say she is, but she's not. I bet she would like to be dead because now she cannot ever die. She's stuck between my love, Laura. What did they do to you? We cannot allow it to happen again. No more sacrifice. No more failures. Not even to bring new voices. The ship can sail without them. Interesting. Okay, we got a locked door, and we definitely have something here. Overseer missing. Map updated. Progress saw modifier center. Huh? So I can do this. This is dwellings. Interesting. All right. Poor little broken robots. Is there something up there? I'm curious. Nope. Interesting. Well, the door there is locked, but I am curious how that's had an effect on the things I could see. So, I'm gonna head down to the workshop. I don't think there's a thing. Nope. The 6 pearls across the vessel are each fulfilling an equally important role. The heart is the most relevant to us because she powers us, like the blood to the travelers, or the breath to the haven. And without the hand, we wouldn't exist in the first place. Without the eye, we would wander aimlessly through space. Without the spine, well, I think you get the picture. Alright. You know what I haven't done, actually? So we've got this new area unlocked. Let's go ahead and check the map. Obviously, that's blocked. There's some passages there, and this also looks like, So we've got something here, possibly. There's also some points where I might be able to proceed here and here. Looks like there's a door here I haven't been through, and maybe something there. That could be removed at this point. There's also a passage here, which that is, I think, the locked elevator, and it looks like there might be something here. Alright, so I've got a couple of points that I can check out. It's locked from the other side. I came down through there initially. Not sure I can get back to that, but we'll see. Also not sure it's relevant, but yeah, that doesn't seem possible. Alright, I'm gonna head off this direction, back through the area here. I've beaten another boss. A few things may have changed. There's also that area where I couldn't get beyond up above that I could definitely check out. I have some new abilities and such, so maybe... We'll see. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. I absolutely love this music, guys. Very much reminds me of Grease. If anybody's played Grease, that is probably one of my favorite games. That and the other game that Nomada Studio did, which was Neva, also amazing game. And yeah, I do believe it's pronounced Grease. Not everybody. There was some confusion on the way that you pronounce the name. I do believe it's Grease, which it's French and just means gray. I had to look that up. Also very atmospheric like this, and very soothing music. The interesting thing about Grease is that there's zero combat, and there's actually zero peril. You can't die in Grease, really. And yet, you feel in danger because of the music and the methods they use to convey danger. It's pretty interesting. Grease is about a girl grieving the loss of her mother, which is the broad strokes, and I'm not going to go beyond that because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't played. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. I've also heard Celeste is very similar in that regard, and I've been recommended to play that. Neva is a little bit different. It's by the same studio that did Grease, but it actually has combat. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Although, to be fair, it's what I would call light combat. Combat is clearly not a focus of the game. Alright, cool. We're definitely in a new area now. Hi, friend. I was cleaning the Breath's greenhouse, but then I lost my footing. Okay. Can I knock you down? Help you out? No? Okay. Is there something up here? No, it looks like there's a ceiling. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was an enemy or not, but it definitely is. Looks like there's something up there. I don't think I can reach that, though. Currently. Whoops. Well, I do get more powerful as I take damage right now with the build I've got, so I guess it's fine. Alright, aerial skirmish. Defeat 3 enemies without touching the ground. Nice! You got an achievement for that. That's funny. Felt sloppy, but alright. And here's a little friend. Hi. Nothing here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Use that grapple so I don't go down into the, That grapple has saved my life twice now. Alright, cool. We survived, sort of. Hey, Green, if you're in a position to do so, there's one of those little silly things on Twitch. I think it's being held. If you can just ban it, that'd be great. Thanks, buddy. Can't go a single stream without a couple of scam bots. Might be something below. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. What we got here? Looks like there's a path there. I guess salvage here. That's a fun animation. The precious pearl of a long-dead unit. Compared with Nacre, it can be used to create new parts and repair broken modules. Cool. Alright. Well, I think it was something I needed anyway. So we got a path through here, which I think is an area. This is probably an area I've already been to, right? And that's just making me a shortcut. That's my guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that feels like. Whoops. Not supposed to attack him. Alright, cool. A little toxic water there. You can't see anything in mod view? Okay, buddy, I appreciate it. It's probably because the message is held. Stuff that Twitch suspects will be a problem, it holds it for review. I'm probably the only one who can see it. Alright, gotcha. I appreciate it, buddy. I went ahead and took care of it. Hi. Whoops, I did not time that for anything. It's probably... Is that a path down there or is that blocked? Nope, that's blocked. Okay. Okay. Hi, little guy. Yeah, it's all good, bud. Oops. Landed right in that. Completely missed the jump. And did it again. That's death. Okay. You can actually fall through the leaf platform by holding down. Ah, interesting. Okay, that's good to know. I might need to see if there's a way for me to up the permissions that you have, Green, since you're the one usually handling Twitch. I might just try and see if I can give you greater powers. I'll check into it after the stream. Because you probably just have basic mod powers. Because I've noticed Shauna has said the same thing. She can't see some things that I can see, so... I'll check into it and make sure you guys are set up appropriately. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Don't do it again. Yeah, and there's that shortcut. Oh, I see you. So they're basically chameleons. They go basically invisible. And then they have their long, sticky tongues. That's fun. I like that. And they got a horn thing that they can ram you with. That's pretty cool. Now, I do believe there was a point where I could heal. There was not that far back, so I'm probably going to check that out while I'm here. don't remember exactly where it was. Ah, there it is. Cool. Not enough drops. All right. That's fine. Oh, he hit me with his exhaust? Okay. Let's see if we can get... I don't like these guys. But it's probably just because I haven't learned them yet. I'll see. Worse off than I was. Wonderful. Alright, well, let's proceed. Said you could go through the platform by holding down. Okay. You also have to press jump. Gotcha. Okay. So space. All right, I understand now. Cool. I like that. That's fun. Okay. I feel like the tone is changing of the art style and stuff as we move on. Hey, I actually timed that one right. Interesting. Okay, cool. A modifier, and this one increases the number of modifier slots, but enemies drop fewer knock-ray droplets when defeated. Okay. Now, I was trying to go over here, I think, and there was this... which is not a hard jump, mind you, but... This is a nice view, don't you think? It's a small taste of what the Promised Land will look like when we find it. I can't wait to see. Unlimited power. Well, Green, I appreciate everything you guys do. You make what I'm doing here so much easier. Now, my guess is, I'm gonna check over here first and see if it's gonna open up another pathway if I come over this direction. And there's obviously something up there. Okay. This would basically show me a shortcut. Where is this one exactly? Okay, and this is something over there for sure. Gotta figure out how to get to it. Probably from above, my guess. It's just a pretty area. That background's beautiful. So it doesn't look like there's a path from above. Looks like that's solid rock. Probably going to need a different ability to be able to get there. That's my guess. Could be wrong. also feel like I might be heading for a boss soon. Better mark that treasure to remember it. That's fair. Let's do that. Good thinking. Let's use this one to mark treasure. I also feel like there was something back here, but this feels like it's going much further than I anticipated. So let's check out this other side real quick. Pretty sure there was something over here that I did not check out. This also feels to be going further than I anticipated. Is there something here? Yeah, death water. Alright, but there is a platform you can land there. Whoops. Is that a path underneath? It is. Yeah, this doesn't look ominous at all. Cool. Bits of data recovered on a dead unit despite its complete shutdown. And what do we got? Warning, hostile presence detected. Number of units, 1. Danger level, not worthy of attention, can be ignored safely. Communication attempt, ignored. Communication attempt, ignored. Communication system, overridden. Opening private channel. Found you, thief. Did you think you could block me off? Ha. Mel taught me everything. You don't have a chance. Now give me back my hat. Wait, where is it? What did you do with my precious hat? Oh well. Don't worry, we'll find a solution. Private channel closed. Alert danger level rising. Interesting. Okay. Meeting time. All right, Green. Thanks, buddy. Oh, that's just the water. Okay. Thought that might be a wall or something. It was definitely something. Why do I get the feeling those things are going to aggro at some point? Oh, please don't do that. That's interesting platforming. There's a little guy up there, it looks like. And a guy here. Lodan. Shanto's been searching for his bell tower pass for the past 399 years. He's turned out over every stone, searched every cranny in the area. A few thousand times each. That's a long time to be searching for something. What if it fell in the gloom water? Oh no. Generally speaking, if something's been missing for a while, I just let it go, because it's going to turn up eventually. Might be 10 years from now, but it's going to turn up eventually. I think I understand. We'll see. Alright, yeah, I think I understand. If that's active. I do understand. Okay. That's gonna be tricky, but I like it. Oh. Okay, didn't get much air there. Not enough droplets, that's fine. Gotcha. Okay. And then, okay, yeah, and then you hit that point again. Got it. Okay. I think I understand. I'm probably not going to pull it off on this life. But I do think I understand the pattern. So let's do this. That is tricky. I like it. Tricky, but I like it. I gotta save my jump. Okay, and then there's a quick path back up. Cool. Understood. I don't have the life to absorb another hit there. There's clearly something here. The elevator's obstructed. Travelers used to go into that room to dance and sing when the... That's gonna be a boss, isn't it? Alright, I am so not ready for a boss. It could be nothing, but... my gut's saying boss room. Let's see, let's go down here. Oh, that's a rock there. Alright, well, I might as well try that area again. Alright, so I should be able to get there through there, go up. Got it. Okay. I'm so glad there's a map. The elevator is going to eventually come in handy, but obviously it's not an option right now. Okay. So we got to proceed this way. This game is really great, guys. I do love this. This is a lot of fun. I definitely recommend. If you like Metroidvania style games, this is a great deal of fun. I love this art style. Absolutely love the music. Then you go up that way. And then loop around there. Got it. Looks like there might, like... I'm curious. Is that something right there? Or is that just floor? Okay, so that just leads back here. Got it. Alright, well, it was indeed something, though. That should open up the elevator, finally. Nice. Cool. Alright. That'll make getting up here way easier. Cool. I didn't really look off over in this direction too much. I know there was that treasure down below. And there's that hard platforming section that was at, and a possible boss area, though I could be mistaken on that. That's blocked. There's something up there, but I don't think I can get there just yet. Oh, this is like a gambit room, isn't it? Oh, okay, he's interesting. I haven't seen one of those before. I'll have to learn his pattern. But we have access to the elevator now, which is going to make it easier to get back to all those points. So, that's cool. I might swap out my build a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Overdrex, how's it going, buddy? Alright, let's see. I've got 20 spaces. The last attack of the combo deals more damage. Breaks an explosion. Enemies leak a lot more Nocre. Protective coat, repair at Nocre Basins is free. That one's helpful. And I think that one's helpful. That would also be helpful. Let's go with that. Displays enemies' remaining health. That's also helpful. These I can't afford anymore. I'm gonna go with this. Just makes survival easier. We now have access to the elevator over here. That's gonna make it much easier to get back to where we were. Up to the aviaries. Alright, sweet. Which path was forward? Right here. There was that interesting platforming section that I was checking out. I'd like to check that out again. But then there's also that little rush room. So I'd like to check that out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Completely missed it. Alright, we made it up here again. I remember there was this interesting platforming there, and then we had that area up, I think it's up left. Yeah, over here. What's down here? Bell Tower visitor pass required. What's down in here? Ooh, this is pretty. I like this. Interesting. I can't get through there, it looks like. Not yet. Wait, what's that over there? Interesting. Okay. Guys, this game is so much fun. This also feels like a boss room. Oh well, here we go. That grass gives me flashbacks of Rain World. Modifier effect increases the number of modifier slots, but macro basins stay dry. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Got an opportunity to heal up. And it doesn't cost me anything anymore. Oop, totally missed. Which means I could just stay at top health and keep trying this until I get it. Feels almost like cheating, but it is an in-game mechanic. Ah, I see. And then you gotta hit that again. Okay, I understand. Okay, I get it. I at least get this segment. We'll see what comes next. I like it. Okay. And then you hit that, which gives you access to this. And then you come down here. And then you jump there. Got it. Okay. That's a little tricky to hit there, but I'll get it. Totally missed. There you got a double jump. I'm not even sure how I went that high. They put this healing point here specifically for me, combined with that artifact, that modification. They're like, yeah, Hawk is gonna have trouble here. I see it. Okay. And you gotta hit that one, and then you move up to the top right. Cool. Okay. That's cool. I like that. I understand. And then there's that flower right there. And then down through here. And then you gotta hit the flower again. Holy crud. This is incredible. I love this so much. I love how convoluted this is. Amazing. I don't know if I'm releasing too early, too late. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm literally pressing just W, and it's taking a W and a D press. All right. Got it. I got it. All right, and then here, and then here, and boom, double jump. Gotta release W faster. Yeah, that one was on me, clearly. I was definitely still pressing W, and I should not have been. Okay. And then fall here. And there. And there. And there. And boom. Okay. Wow. That was incredible. It's not over yet, but we definitely made progress. I love that so much, guys. Incredible. You meant to re-grab the first shard. Yep. You're meant to re-grab the first shard. Yeah, fair. Interesting. I did think about the fact that I could grab the first shard, to be honest, but here's the thing. I honestly didn't want to try. I was having enough trouble trying to micromanage the rest of that stuff that I honestly didn't even want to give that a go, because Alright, and this brings us back to the elevator. And this is that area I was thinking. Alright, what am I to expect here? Broken shard. Reminisce.
Go, my dear. Save the heart.
Okay. Asthma, the eye, a voice that carries. Lacking tribute. Okay. Alright. It gets icy here. Okay, this is probably one of the doors that I had locked originally. Yep, looks that way. Cool. Alright. Doesn't... A relaxing jaunt. Oh, what's that switch? Yeah, exactly. It goes from relaxing to stressful very quickly. game like this should have an emotional impact, though. Got the elevator there. And I feel like there was more here I didn't explore. So, let's take a look. Obviously, I can't get in here yet. Couldn't go that direction yet. I'm guessing you're going to get like some kind of dash or air dodge or something that's going to propel you forward. It would get me past that point, but that's purely a guess. So I remember coming through here. Doesn't look like there's anything else to see here. Could be. Wouldn't shock me in the slightest if that eventually was a boss room or something. I do remember there was the passage through here, but I don't remember how to get it. But I don't... Oh yeah, that's water. I don't know how to get up there, though. Let's make sure I'm charged. That's not flinging me quite far enough to grab that. Let's see, is there anything over here? Nope, there's death. Okay, I feel like there's something over there, but I could be wrong. Let's see, I picked up a few modifiers, I think. Let's check it out what we got. Got some stuff down here. Increases the number of modifier slots, but enemies drop fewer Nocrite droplets when defeated. Increases the number of modifiers, but Nocrite basins stay dry. In other words, I'll never be able to heal. I mean, I could combine that with the one that makes it where they drop more, right? I wonder if it would compensate. And that would allow me to run the ability to see their health. Place reminds me of the Orokin Madness in Warframe, just in pastel colors. Nice. I love the art style here. It's it uses a lot of cross-hatching and such for the shading, which as a drawing artist, that's an art style that I typically use in all my art. There's a lot of hatching, so... Alright, well, there's that area up there that I haven't explored. There's more there. We got some pathways there, and pathways dead ahead that I haven't checked out. Okay. Alright, seems safe. Alright. I was completely mistiming those dodges, but that's alright. Okay, that's not a platform. Looks like there might be something over that direction. I've been here before. I don't think I can make it across that. Nope. And there's no grapples, so... I'm gone. That's just water. I haven't been through here in a bit, though, and I do have a few new abilities. So let's take a look. Got a healing station. Okay, and that leads back into the area where that one boss was that I beat. That area looks like it's mostly clear, although I should probably check it out again. And then this leads here. Okay. We do have something up above. What's the pathway there? That's going to be over here. Okay. Hi, friend. So there's a path down that way. Okay, yeah. I thought might be something to see down in that corner, but there's not. I've already been there. All the things I've done. Thank you, sir. Should be able to buy that last thing off the shop, I would think. We did have that area. It was essentially a fight room, and I don't remember if I did it or not. Probably not. I think it's right here. Alright, what I need to do is clean up the little guys, get them away from the scissor hand man. because then I'll be able to deal with him. He's going to be the bigger threat since I don't have his moveset memorized. I'm going to deal with him last, and hopefully clean up the chaff before I deal with him. That's up by the aviaries. I do believe. Yeah, up that direction. Okay. I am curious what's going to be beyond that, so... All the things I've done. Alright, let's see. Dead ahead. And here we go. Alright, so first things first, I'd like to clean up the little guys. Alright, little guy's down. That'll make him easier to deal with. I'm not gonna say easy. He's gonna do that spin trick. Let him do that. Back off. Dodge that. Spin trick. And then boom. Okay. Cool. Beeswax, braided fiber wick. Okay. All right. There we go. And that'll be one of those. Oh. Where does this lead exactly? Back where I was. There's definitely a treasure there. Which I don't think I can get to just yet. Okay. I don't know if you noticed, but the candles get offered to Asma above the Nexus, and you did offer the first one. Ah, I didn't notice. I heard the Gloomwater is coming from above the Breath's greenhouse. Isn't that where the library is supposed to be? I have a bad feeling about this. I've got a bad feeling about this. The precious pearl. Alright. Alright. Ah! I hear them. They're all around. They want to hurt me. Please, make them go away. Okay. I was doing so good. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. Okay, and back. I'm used to hitting escape, but it's backspace. Throws me off every single time. Well, actually, that's where I just was for the aviaries, isn't it? There's something I would like to take care of while I'm here. I see. And there's a candle there. Alright. Making progress then. Looks like there's quite a few candles that we'll have to come by, though. I'm sorry about the dog, guys. I'm sure you guys can hear her. She's downstairs, but she's pretty loud. All right. I think mastering the movement is one of the fun things about a game like this. Which I definitely have not done, but it's one of the things that I enjoy trying to do in a game like this. For me, movement in a game is one of the things that makes it the most enjoyable. Different people have different things that they like. Some people are really into graphics. Some people are really into story, and I appreciate those things, of course. But movement is what sells me out of games sometimes, usually. ahead and remove that one from the equation since he's the easier one to hit. And then we can do with him. Okay, cool. Well, here's another movement trick. If you spam melee combos and dodges across the air, you can cover fairly long jumps, huh? Interesting. That's fun. Are the baddies gone? I do believe so, good sir. Or madam, whichever it happens to be. Thank you very much, kind person. I will go find Miss Mel now. I hope she isn't worried. Alright. I feel... It says there's nothing else to see here. It needs to be a full combo. Dodge, another full combo, dodge, etc. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. There was a door up there. There's an area there I haven't checked out. Gotcha. So it would have to be probably going horizontally, correct? It's funny. It's funny. One of my favorite games from when I was a kid had some of the worst movement options. I swear it was horrible. It was. I can't play it anymore. I went back and tried it. It's on. It's a Snake Rattle and Roll, which is not one that's particularly well known. My mother and I both loved that game. We played it a ton, and when I was very little, to be frank, you searched within yourself and you found the voice of the eye, restoring her to full strength. She was the only presence on the vessel entirely turned outward. She searched for the promised land, our final destination. Always thoughtful and ever patient, this one. I should have seen her mark on you sooner. It's just like her, really, to send her best messenger to wake the vessel up, even after she herself is gone. Her name was Asma. Let her be remembered. Fascinating that an eye would have asthma as a name. Wouldn't that be like the lungs? No doubt from a different language, but that's hilarious. The eye, status attuned. 7th incumbent. Embedding, 710 years ago. Sight destroyed 2 years ago. The spine, inquire. The spine connects everything. He is at the center of the network and the true master of the Nexus. I myself am but a steward of his domain. The hand. The hand rolls over the vaults, where she creates more pearls, more units. Well, one of them is the breath, so that would make sense. I don't know much about this one. She loves secrecy, but she is active. I can tell that much. The blood. The blood oversees Metropolis and its inhabitants, keeping them warm and in good health. Or at least, he used to, but now... I missed that last part. But now, well, you'll see. And the breath, which is she. The breath handles the haven and the library. They watch over the vegetation and monitor the oxygen output. Although, as I'm sure you have noticed, the plants have been escaping their control lately. Fascinating. Okay. We will... Dr. Hyland's property. Just in time, lass. One of my scraplings just got here with a fresh load of broken gears. It's all in bad shape, but nothing I can't fix, especially with an extra pair of claws at my disposal. And the correct amount of nacre, of course. Care to take a look? Indeed I do. Alright, so right now I've got 2 old cores. All of these cost cores. And I've got a fair amount of nacre. I'm going to go ahead and move chat for a second, guys. I cannot really see what's going on here in the shop. All right, let's see what we got. Coding component. Okay, so that's one of those health units. Mod, thinner frame. Effect, increases the number of modifier slots but removes 1 layer of protection. Interesting. Reduce latency. Quicker recovery after getting hit. Coding component. Coding component, and modifier extension. A stackable module of the modifier center. It permanently opens 10 slots in its allocation matrix. Now that seems useful. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one, I think. And obviously there's plenty more where that came from. So we will be buying that out as I can. I'll just put you guys back where you were so I can keep an eye on chat. Alright, cool. I've got the windows overlaid on the game, and they're transparent. So technically I can see the game, but some of the finer details on the HUD sometimes are harder to see. Interesting, there's somebody here. So we do have the modification, which would allow me to pick up one of the larger ones, if I so desired. What would I sacrifice? Increase the number of modifiers. But not great. Basin stay dry. That one seems rough. The last attack of the combo deals more damage, creating explosion around Mio when she takes a hit. Damage inflicted on enemies is increased for each layer of protection that Mio has already lost. I feel like the extra damage would make a bit of a difference, and what I can do is I can turn off that. Okay, not quite enough for that. Okay. And we'll roll like that for now. That's fine. That will greatly diminish the amount of nacre I'm going to get, though. I do think, honestly, that there is the better... And do I still need this one? If I were to shut this off. No, I don't, actually. Okay. I have enough now. I don't need that to be able to cover those. Cool. I like explosions. Okay, I'll try it, Green. I should have guessed you'd be the one stirring trouble across the vessel, sister. You're going the wrong way. The heart can't be saved. I know that better than anyone else. What you should be striving for is elsewhere. The ship once had a purpose. That is where we need to spend our efforts. Ati. Interesting. Okay. We will turn off this one and see if we can't grab the explosion. It's going to take 20 slots. So what I can do is probably gonna turn off that one, and then there. All right, we're gonna try the explosions. There you go, Green. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's see. Path forward. There's areas over there that seem to indicate that there's more there to see. There's also one way over there. I don't think I can do that one. And then there's one way up there. I'm gonna have a look over here real quick. It's been some time since the last tremor now. I can almost feel it building like a storm. Fascinating. The path forward to where I'd like to go seems just above. Let's check this area real quick here. Don't think there's any more to see here yet. There's definitely something down there, it looks like. If I've not been there yet, have I not? I'm not sure that I have. Let's go ahead and check this out. You're welcome, Green. Alright. And we're here. We need to go down to get to the points where I was thinking. The explosion is actually pretty helpful. Alright. So there's a point way over there. I do think I need to go down to get there, though. I do believe there's a healing place near. Just not 100% certain where this. Okay. I love that. And then comes out with trash on her head. Old core. Nice. Or maybe that's the core she's holding, I'm not sure. Oh, interesting. They are armored from the top. I did not realize. Alright. That area I'm wanting to check out is over here. Let's see. Ah, yes, I see. And then there's a point through there. Do I go through or... okay. Healing station. Did that actually work to dodge his attack? That was not what I was trying to hit. That's funny. Alright, we gotta pass through there. We gotta pass through here. Okay, I've definitely been through here. Okay. There's something of interest below. So let's check that out. Okay. Interesting. I understand. I see what you mean about being able to get really far with that. That's pretty cool. I don't necessarily see anything of interest that I can hit just yet, though. There's definitely something there. There's a path forward, but I'm not sure I have the ability to do it. There's also something over here. Dodging hazards resets your jump. Does it? Okay. Well, then we will reattempt. Interesting. It does. That's fun. Okay, I like that mechanic. Certainly not what I was expecting. I was a little slow on the jump, I guess. I believe there was a healing station right up here. Not far, anyway. Alright, let's reattempt. Went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep. Very cool. All right. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Interesting. Well, I guess we're going this way. I did want to check the other area too, but... Alright, there's a path underneath. That's the tricky part in a game like this, is trying to decide which direction to go. Traveler's Log. To the six voices, we are grateful. We are grateful to the blood, for the warmth he provides. We are grateful to the breath, for the air in our lungs. We are grateful to the eye, for the long watch over our travel. We are grateful to the hand, for the tools she shapes. We are grateful to the spine, for the bonds we share through him. We are grateful to the heart, for the world around us. May you keep on watching over us forever. All right. Well, this leads back to the boss I'd already done, isn't it? Yep. This is one of the first ones we did. Okay. I do want to check that area out again. But there was more to see over here. Or at least, I believe there was. I thought it was a little suspicious that there was a healing station right there. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, okay, let's just observe this guy for a minute. Okay, we can get a few strikes in here. He's on cooldown. But he's gonna pick back up here in a moment. There he goes. Gotcha, okay. Okay, he's gonna be attacking again. Okay. We need to try and learn his pattern. Alright, well, there should be a path right there. Haha, super mini boss, yep. Alright, I am very curious. It helps having another pair of claws around. I do believe I have to go up before I can go down. So let's call in the elevator. Let's go to the spine. And then on over. So I love that the weather here is cool enough now that I can wear my jacket. My wife bought me this jacket for our anniversary one year, and I absolutely love it. Wearing a coat in Florida is extremely uncommon. There's a way to get up there. I just don't know what it is yet. Oh wait, there's something over here. Alright, let's see. I see. And through here was the healing station, which I don't need. And then up above was the way forward. All right. And there's likely some measure of shortcut. That looks like that might be... Let's see. Thanks for the boost, Mike. Ah, yes. Let's see what we got here. And then there were a couple of paths. I didn't go this way, and I was curious about it. Ah, I see. We had the path through here. I do remember there's a hole in the floor, so let's take a look around first. Okay. And then I believe there were two paths forward. I don't remember if this was a dead end or not. This was the boss. Good. Let's try and get through this without taking any unnecessary damage. Oh, you can lasso to that. Interesting, I didn't realize. Okay. Oops. I'll take a little unnecessary damage. Oh well. Alright, and we're into the boss. Okay. Ooh, okay. Incoming. As so I guess you have to be at proximity to get that blast? Okay. Okay. A small part of a unit's protective coat. Combined for... Alright, so basically heart piece. Got it. Cool. Let's see. There doesn't appear to be anything else here. So that was definitely worth doing. I think that's where I got the grapple. It's probably from this boss. But I'd have to look back. I don't remember right off. Seems like there's something down below. Can't phase through the floor. Doesn't seem destructible. Could be wrong. Could just be indicating that there was one of those upgrade points here. But we will check back after I've gained a few abilities and see. Alright, so from here, there was a path over there. So if I could check that out, that would be great. Looks like the path to that is from here, though. Indeed. Let's see. I'm not sure if this was an area I could actually go to yet, or just seeing an indication on the map. It's probably the one that I did not go to because I didn't have the ability to get there yet, but we'll see. I know there was this here. And yeah, that's something I can't go through yet. Okay. Alright. Next area. Oops, overshot. Yeah, that works. I was curious if dodging an enemy attack would work the same way that, that dodging an environmental hazard did. And it basically does. Essie on the eye. Forebear's legacy increases the damage you deal permanently. For each voice, a keeper, born together from the same caste, from the same Nakre even. They were meant as companions, one the extension of the other. What one touches, the other feels. What one endures, the other shares. Intertwined at the very root of their existence. Not even death could break that bond. Yet death did come, over and over again. And as one was reborn, so was their counterpart. For each keeper, a voice. For each keeper. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. For anyone who's wondering if we're also going to be continuing the No Man's Sky journey that I started a while back, yes, we are. One of the things that I am currently working on is getting faster internet, and as soon as I can get that set up, it's going to make doing No Man's Sky a whole lot more viable. Right now, I am not happy with the quality of what I'm able to stream to you guys for No Man's Sky, so Okay, I don't know what that is. Interesting. Well, your explosion came in handy, Green. It finished off that little thing. I do believe this is one of the locked doors that lead back to the elevator. Indeed. So, we've opened up a path. I like the aesthetics. This is interesting. Boss room. Why are you here? Your pearl is already covered. Interesting. Okay, let's try and learn this guy's pattern. I'd like to get clear. So behind him when he's doing that is relatively safe. Until his movements change. As bosses have a tendency of doing. He's probably going to come back. Okay. He shoots off rocks there. Got it. Alright. Cool. Now what was the fastest? That is up there. Fastest path is going to be from the elevator. Coding components. How many of these do I have anyway? I'm not entirely sure. Don't know whether or not there's a way for me to check. Let's see. Modifier extension, old core, coding component. I currently have 1, so I need 4. Okay. I can buy 1. You can also buy that. Mod, reduced latency. Quicker recovery after getting hit. Could be useful. This could also be useful. Yeah, let's go pick this up for now. Go. Eventually, I, of course, would like to buy out the shop. All right. Alright, well he has one where he throws them. He does a lot of rock stuff. He's gonna throw. Okay, it doesn't hurt you on the return, at least if you're close. That's useful information. He's got that. I'd rather not be right here, I don't think. Okay, the aftershock still hit me. He's gonna throw. And this has an aftershock. Okay, he does it multiple times. Okay, crap. Good to know. Okay. So in that one, just kind of get clear, because he's going to throw out lots of rocks there. Interesting. All right. Got it. It was stronger than you know. I'm curious how much health you can eventually get. Alright, let's retry this. Then he'll come back. Nope, okay. This time when he comes back on. Ah, yes. Aftershock. Okay. And this one, just get clear. Interesting. Okay. Definitely changing up his moveset. Right. Aftershock. Okay. I love the music on that too. That's pretty awesome. Really careful music, do you? Alright. Also, isn't there a closer save point to that boss? Potentially so. Aftershock. He's coming in for a swing, and he's going to have a second strike. That's going to be an aftershock. So I might want to just jump and dodge. This one you can either stand in place and dodge. That one you can stand in place and dodge. This one you can get close and be safe. And then he'll have a second strike. And he'll come in. That one will have an aftershock. And this one, just kind of get clear. And then he'll come back for a second strike. Stay in place, attack. This one's got us aftershock, unfortunately. So we definitely hit second phase there. You said there's a closer safe point? Okay. Lock from the other side. Be honest, I'm only aware of the one save point at this time, so I don't know. You're probably correct. Frankly, you know much more about this game than I do so far, so... Not sure where this leads off to, but... What the... Probably him. Sniping me across the map. know. Let's engage. It's the aftershock on that one. There's a lot of wind up on that one, so that one's got a bit of a tell. I'd say jump in the air and then dodge. This one you can kind of set in place, at least until we reach the second phase. This one he kind of got as a double back. And then this one, just kind of get clear. Yeah, I timed that bad. Okay. Started to learn his initial moveset. The problem is not super familiar with when he alters. When he hits kind of that second stage. We were stronger than you know. So he's a Nokra engineer. You could also be really close to him when he does that, and it'd be okay. Which might be easier to do on the heated combat. He's gonna double back. Okay, it's time to dodge. Yeah, getting close to him is easier to pull off consistently. Because there's no shockwave right beside his body. Got him. Cool. A cat defeated. Yeah, there's a save point above those grapple targets by the gate. Gotcha, okay. Interesting. Okay, so up there. Ah, so that's what that is. Cool. Alright. Cool deal. Well, we've opened up a new path. Torn Overseer. Interesting. I'm assuming that'll be back at the spine area. Alright. I'm assuming that is... Let's see. Alright, welcome to the city, Metropolis Central Gate. It looks frozen over. I'm assuming this is not how it's supposed to be. Columbia. Welcome to Metropolis. Please make yourself at home. Be sure to watch your steps, though. Since the disappearance of the travelers, the blood has stopped taking care of the city. It has become quite dangerous around here. But I'm sure a capable unit like you will have no problem moving around. Feel free to stay as long as you want. Okay. Ancient artifact, supposedly used by travelers in their everyday life. A weird set of looking pearls with intricate patterns encased inside. Their meaning lost to time. Alright. And there's also something here, although I don't think I can access that just yet. That's funny. All right. Are you a friend or foe? Or neither? Neither. Well, you could be a friend, but I can't speak to you yet, so that's... It's almost like the blood wants this place to age and crumble. Show some respect. After all, the blood has been through. No wonder he's withdrawn. I see. You got caught too. I'm trying to read what he's saying, but... Okay. I wonder if I could... Yeah, no, I can't dodge. Alright. What was he saying, though? You got too, huh? Figures. Okay. But it looked like it was different dialogue. While you were here, would you please hit that button down there? Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I can't just yet. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do that. I'm not familiar with that. That's a new enemy. Alright, well, what time is it? I'm gonna go a little bit further, but I'm probably not gonna be staying on too much longer, guys. I've got a lot of video editing that I'm gonna have to do today as well. So I'm gonna have to leave a little time in my day for that. So this is interesting. I like how there's all these different biomes and how each of them has this very unique look and effect. Pretty cool. Makes this game pretty interesting and fun. Visually interesting to look at. This looks like another save point. Alright. Overseer missing, it says. This is locked. So it would seem the path I went to before was actually the only way around. Go. He's got a cool design. I like that. That little creature. It's like a bunny dog thing. I don't know. That's kind of funny. I like it. Cool design. And there was that wind tunnel thing up there. Alright. Looks like there's also something potentially down here. A handful of enemies. There's a healing point. Looks like there's more ahead. I'd like to check the door real quick before I decide to proceed. So one goes up. One goes up, one goes down. Oh, I see, okay. Good, and then all the way over, and boom. And then down, and over. Unknown object. Bell Tower Visitor Pass. Nice! Alright, I know where that's at. Good call. Those four guys frozen in ice. And quick passage back. Alright, well we can now do that. I know where that is. That's easy enough to access. I'd also like to see what's over here. What requires old-fashioned key. Got it. Alright, there's one of you up there. Thank you, sir. is going to be potentially... Okay, no, it's just going to open up. All right, cool. Unless they just decided to surprise me with... Yep, okay. So we found another boss. Galderon, Unyielding Furnace. I'm wondering, can't seem to attack the hands. I'm expecting him to change patterns pretty quickly. God. Alright, mistimed that. Mistimed that. That's fine. Okay, so they're offset. Alright, cool. Well, we found a new boss. I'm grateful for the save point. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to see if I can beat that boss, and then probably go ahead and call it there, guys. We'll see. I'm going to try and beat him before I go ahead and sign off. I've also got the bell tower pass now, so I'll be able to get in there. Alright. He's pretty easy to get back to. That time. Definitely got eaten by that. And boom. All right. Let's see something here. All right. do like that little guy. I think he's kind of neat. It's a cool design. There's a lot of cool designs in this. Getting massacred this time. Need to pick up my game. All right. Thanks for that word. And into the fire we go. Interesting. Got it. Okay. Good. Just a moment too late on the dodge. Cool. feel like I did better that time, up until I started doing the floating bit. Now you could get a cheeky first strike there. Oh, the icicles come back up after they hit the ground. Interesting. They don't just break. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I suppose that's fair, given the fact that there's a bunch of wind blowing. Excuse you, sir. Knock it off. I think my brain's getting tired. Brain's definitely getting tired. The platform is getting harder. Oogie doke. Alright, we got it. Nice. Cool. There's a way back up if you so choose. And a path forward here. Unknown object. Grants access to the Hall of History in Metropolis. This is what keys looked like in the olden times. Don't worry about how to use it. This replica is a fully functional electronic badge. Okay. Cool. Torn Overseer. Heimdall. The blood doesn't grant audiences to machines, not even me. I find it rather concerning. He must know that I am here to talk about the contents of the library, doesn't he? The Blood Sanctum. Fascinating. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well guys, I'm going to go ahead and save there, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So let's get back up to where the save point was. There's definitely something up there. Ah, yes, that was that little platforming trick right there. And then the save point will be on the other side. That was the way back up to where that wind tunnel was. And then when we pass through here, we'll be able to go over the roof and over to the save point. And Geronimo. Excellent. Alright, progress saved. Alright guys, well with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody joining. Hope you're having a good one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later. Green dancing in the background. Whoa, I'm not. Oh gosh, I nearly got squished there. Oh man. Oh, this is the new one, guys. I love this. And then on top of that, they like, you drain your magazine so fast with the halberd with this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Roscoe says, love some biscuits and gravy. And Silver Six says, sweet potato pie for dessert. Ooh, that sounds good. I'll take some. Yeah, I mean, it was your obligatory scuffing of the paint job. I understand. I don't know, Spectre. You'll have to enlighten me. Throw up some pictures of what you're talking about in the, just not interested in offending anybody. Unless it's for pineapple pizza. Oh, solar flare. If you're outside the ship, you will set on fire now, guys. There's fire here. Come on. Silly pod. Silly pod. Bullets are for bots. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, that was fun. Shotguns away. We are in the main branch. The experimental is actually kind of behind the main branch at this point.